Okay, hi everyone. My name is Ravi and we'll be quickly starting with the Python camp right now. Okay. If you have any question in between, just raise your hand and I will ask you what the problem is and we'll fix it and figure it out and move on. Okay. So let's start from here. No, where is okay. Uh, anyways, quickly, anyone tell me what is a programming language? Any idea? Any right, wrong, doesn't really matter. Yeah, Shrikar?
It's a way that you can code.
Yes. Or and some like go deeper into it. Tell me more. Anyone else? Yeah, Nidhi is also there. Shrikar said one thing. Now, Nidhi, can you tell us something else?
It's uh like instructions that help you communicate with the computer.
Okay, very good. Rushil and Shreya, anything?
It's like a way you code, like it can be different languages, like there's different ways to like talk to the computer.
Yes, talk to the computer. So just like us, right now we are talking in English, right? So to communicate, we are using a language called English. Okay. And this is, let's say, you and this is me, and we are conversing using English, communicating and expressing our thoughts, right? Exchanging ideas. Same way, when there is a machine, let's say a computer machine in front of us, okay? To communicate with it, we need a medium. Let's say this is one of you, okay? So we need a medium to communicate with the machine. Now, if you talk in English, can computer understand English? How many of you use ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude? Anyone? Nidhi. So doesn't Claude or ChatGPT and Shrikar as well, doesn't it understand English? But right now you guys said no. Okay, we'll come back to that. That's a totally different path of computer science. Okay, but in general sense, it doesn't understand your language. Okay, so what we need is we need some way to express our ideas to the computer, what we want from it, what we want it to do. By the way, remember all of you are muted. Okay, whenever you want to say something, please unmute yourself, then speak. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we need a medium, a way to communicate or talk to the computer, like give instructions, make it do something, make some do some calculation and all. Okay, for that we need to communicate to it. And how do we communicate? We communicate it using a programming language. For example, Java, one of the very popular languages, C or C++. Okay, I think some of you know Java. And then there is Python. Then there are some older languages like Fortran and all, and many other languages. Okay, now right now we will be doing Python. Any idea why we are learning Python only today for today's camp? Why I am focusing on only on Python? There is no other language in camp which we teach. What is the problem you
Because
guys
you
face?
only know Python.
Huh? Sorry, again.
Because you only know Python.
Very good. Yeah, could be possible answer. Yeah, Nidhi, tell me.
It has a simple syntax.
Yes, yes, exactly. That is what I wanted to hear. So, Nidhi and I think Rushil, you also did Java, right? And Shreya, have you done any programming language earlier?
Well, I learned a little Python, but
Huh?
that's about it.
Okay, okay, perfect. So, if you the people over here who have done Java, they might know that in Java you have to make classes and the syntaxes are very big, right? For example, if you want to take an input, what do you write for the input? Buffer reader? That is how you take, I mean, that's one way of taking input, right? Buffer reader. How do you take an input in Python? Don't remember? It's okay. But anyways, the line is pretty long. Over here, how do you take input? It's pretty simple. Let's say we want to take our input in a variable, we'll just write A and then we'll write input. That's all. The syntaxes in Python are pretty small, pretty easy to remember and pretty easy to write. And it is something like, we are technically writing everything in English. Okay. So that is why it becomes a good choice to start your coding journey with Python. Second thing is that it's becoming more and more popular nowadays. Okay. First of all, it's an open source programming language. So a lot of people A lot of people all around the world put new packages, new. They keep creating new, new functionalities into Python that we can utilize, and at the same time, this AI journey coming up nowadays, then this AI era. So this is becoming very popular nowadays. That is why I'm focusing more on this, and the subsequent courses that we'll be doing will be in Python only. That is why. Okay, that's the only reason. It's not that Shrikar, I don't know other languages. I know them, but I haven't been doing them pretty long time. I have shifted to Python. Okay, so let's move ahead. Let's talk about a few important things before actually coding. Okay, we'll be coding today. We'll not be just doing theoretically. We'll be reading it, understanding it like in a practical way. So first of all, any idea what operators are? Anyone? Yes, anyone? Yeah, unmute yourself and just speak. Unmute yourself and then speak.
It's like they're symbols that are used to like perform things. Like there's the ones for math, like addition,
Yes.
subtraction, multiplication.
Exactly. So these are called operations. Actually, we perform operations using them. Let's say addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. These are all operations, different operations, and these are called operators in Python. Okay. So these basic operators, all of you might be knowing. What are these operators? This is for division, multiplication, subtraction, and addition. Okay, very common operators. Now there are three important operators that we have to look into. One is this double multiplication. Can anyone tell me what is this for used for? Yes, Nidhi?
Exponential values.
Yes, or power operator. Okay, so that means if if it is written 2 multiply 3, it means 2 to the power 3. That is 8. All of you know what power means? If I write 2 to the power 3, everyone knows what it means. It means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied with itself 3 times. So 8. Okay. And then comes your this operation. Anyone? What is this operation? This about double division. This is called floor division. Floor division. Okay. Or I also call it double divide. What it does is it gives you a quotient. If you remember the division in mathematics, how do you divide? Let's say you have to divide 9 by 2. So what will you write? You write 2 4s are 8, 1 remainder. This is a quotient. So quotient is provided by your double divide. So if I do 10, if I divide 10 by, let's say 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, 1 remainder. So this is a quotient. This is provided by double divide. Okay, and this remainder is given by this mod sign, mod percentage sign. Okay, this much clear? Any questions till now? Shreya? Any questions? No? Okay, Rushal? Shrikar? Nidhi? Okay, cool, perfect. And now coming back to these comparison operators, these are used for comparing two values on the left-hand side and right-hand side. So this is greater than, okay? Is 5 greater than 3? Yes. So the answer will be true. If is 5 less than 3? No. So the answer will be false. Okay. Same way we have two more operators, greater than, equal to. That means either it is greater or either it is equal to. So either the left hand side is greater or equal to 5, equal to right hand side. Is it? Yes, it is true. Okay. Any question? No. Okay. And same way over here, is it true? Yes, it is true. And what is this? Now new operator, this and this. Can anyone tell me what these two operators are? Yes, Nidhi?
Pretty sure the double equal sign is just equal.
No.
It just means like
What do you mean by equal? Explain a little bit more, yeah.
it just like it just means they both are like the same.
No, I'm
Equal.
saying what's the difference between this and this? Let's say single equal to and double equals to. There should be some difference, no? So when you write double equals to, it means comparison. Again, you are comparing if the value on the left hand side is equal to the value on the right hand side or not. So if it is 4 over here and it is 5 over here, the answer will be false. Why? Because they are not equal. If I write 4 and double equal to, this means it's a true. Why? Because left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay. Shreya, Rushil, Shrikar, fine. Okay, perfect. And what does this means? So when you write this exclamation mark and then equal to, it means not equal to. So if I write 5 not equal to 5, it is false because 5 is equal to 5. Okay. Perfect. Any questions still now? Okay, very good. Now let's go into programming part. Okay. So I want all of you to open Google Colab. Okay. I'm gonna write, you can just open your Google and search for Google Colab and open the first thing you see over there. I can show it to you if you wish how to open it. You can write Google Colab and then you'll open this first link over here. When you open, it will show you something like this. Okay. It will show you something like this. You go to new notebook, create a new notebook from here. Can you see that? Create a new notebook from here. Everyone, create a new notebook from here. Done? All of you? Shreya, Rochelle, Nidhi, Shrikar? All of you? Okay, good job. Okay, let's continue. So we will start, but before that, just one more thing we have to cover. We'll go to next slide now. Storing the data. What is a variable? Who will tell me what is a variable? Rochelle, Shreya, anyone? What is a variable? Shreya will tell me. Yes, Shreya, please.
So it's like something that saves something. So like,
Yes.
let's say like you want to save your name, you have to save it in like a variable.
Exactly. Very good. So variable is like a storage place. Okay. So what does it say? Think it like a labeled box, a box where you can contain something. Okay, you can put something. Let's say you have a box, and you can, let's say, put a apple inside it. Okay, only one item. But the thing is, you can put only one item at a time. You can't put more than one item. Let's say you can't put apple and oranges together over here. You can't do that. Okay, it will only store one item at a time. It could be anything. Okay, and we can name this box as something. Let's say we call it let's say B. B. So what we can write? We can write B is equals to apple. Okay, that is what it means technically. Now, there is an example given over here. Read it out. So can you see it properly? The example given over here completely, can you see it, all of you? Okay, so the scenario is like this. Let's say there is a problem that you have $10 with you and someone gifted you $5 more. Okay, and you have to find how much total dollars you have with you. How much total money do you have with you? So what's the process for it? We will create variables. Variables are very important in any language. Okay, so we will start it in this way. We will say that we have a variable A or a box, or you can consider it to be a wallet. Okay, so you have $10 inside it. A equals to 10, and then you can make another variable called gift money, and you can put $5 inside it. And then you can make one more variable total, which is the sum of the money you had and the gift you got. And then we will display the answer. How do you display an answer in Python? We write print, and whatever variable you want to display, you can write inside it. Okay, and you will get the answer. Let's check it out. So answer should be 15. So let's code it out right now. So we will make two variables right now and store two values inside it. Let's say a equals to 10. Oh, sorry. A equals to 10. Now I'm making another variable b equals to, let's say, 5. Okay. Now I want computer to add add these numbers and show me the answer. See, I know personally the answer is what? What is the answer? 15. Correct. But I want the computer to work it. What if the question? What if the numbers were like this? Okay, and the other number is, let's say. Now, can anyone tell me what should be the answer after adding them? No, nah? It's pretty difficult. You will have to calculate one by one. Correct. So what's the best way? I will ask my computer to do it for me. So I will create a variable c and I will write add the numbers a and b and show me the answer. How to show me the answer? By printing the answer of c. So shall I run the program? Shall I? Okay, I will run it. It will take few seconds to run. Just give it a. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. The answer is here. Okay, so I have given two numbers to the computer and I told it to add those two numbers and it did, and then I printed the answer. If you wish, you write this program in your computer and check it out, all of you, and tell me if it is working correctly or not. All of you try it out. Is it working, guys? Any issues? Rushal says it's working for them. Shreya and Rushal. What about you, Nidhi?
Yeah.
Nidhi, it's working? Very good. Shrikar? Very good. Okay, perfect. So this was a basic program that we have done. Okay, let me delete everything written over here. Correct. Cool. Perfect. Now let's see a few more basic programs, but with different operators. I am very sure you can do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Let's move ahead. Let's do other stuff. Okay. So let's create another variable a and let's call it, let's put a value 14 inside it and a variable b, and let's put a value 3 inside it. Now we want to see what will be the remainder when 14 is divided by 3. Okay, so we have to find the remainder. Let's call it remainder. Remember, whenever you create a variable name, it should be very logical in nature. I have to find remainder. I should not call it hello beer. I should not use that as a variable name, which one of the person sitting over here uses often. I know that person. Okay, I shall not call his name out. Okay, so there is a let's create a variable name which is much more logical. Remainder. Okay, remainder. And now what is a symbol that we use for remainder? Please unmute yourself and tell me quickly. Quickly tell me by unmuting yourself. Huh?
Percent symbol?
Yes, percent. So we should do a percentage b, and it will give me what? Remainder.
The remainder.
Yes, let's run the program. 2. Is it correct? Is it correct or not? Any issues? Any confusion? Okay. Now I want to tell you one more thing, that in a print statement, you can print a variable. You can put a variable inside it like this, or you can print a statement. Let's say, for example, I want to, before printing remainder, I wanted to print that the remainder is equal to, and then should print the remainder. So I can write like this. I can write in double quotes. I can write the remainder is, and if I run the program, let's see what happens. So whenever I write something in double quotes, it's called a statement, okay? And it is printed as it is. Okay. It is used to add more context to your outputs. Like what is the output about and why you have printed it. You can print more information like this. Okay, the remainder is. So it's much more obvious that the person who is reading your output, they will be able to figure out that, okay, they are talking about remainder. Okay, and I can do one more thing. I can do these two lines, I can print them and using one single print statement. How? I can write like this. I can write print. I can separate them by commas. So I can write double quotes. I can write the remainder is, and let's say write equal to, and then I can write comma, and then I can write the variable remainder. Let's run the program. Okay, this is the third line. See, any question, any issues? Fine, everything. Very good. Now let's move ahead. Let's go back to the presentation. So we have done this example. Let's move ahead. Now, I have also told you the print statement, by the way. Okay, so this is how you print. You can separate two different a variable. For example, look at this. They have a variable called name, a person's name over here, Alice, and Alice age is 10. Okay, and we are printing a statement. See what we are printing. My name is, it's a string. I mean, it's a statement. Then we want to replace the variable with the name. So we just write the variable over here. Okay, and I am age years old. Now, whenever do one thing, all of you write this program in your computer. In your computer, write this program. Write this program and run. Just one more thing. Look over here. Look into the screen right now. So you can make new codes. Okay, independent codes. How? By clicking on this code button over here. So if you click on this, it will create a new independent code. Okay, and your previous programs won't be deleted. So you click on this code, and it will open a new coding block over here at the end, and there you can write. And this is the program you have to write. This one. Write this and put your name and your age over here. All of you code it out. And when it's done, let me know. Let me know when it's done, okay? Done, Frikar?
Yeah.
Perfect. Nidhi has done. Okay. Rushil and Shreya. Done. Rushil done. Shreya, take your time. Shreya done. Rushil, help her out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're done.
Perfect. Okay, so very easy example this was. And can anyone tell me why we didn't wrote the name directly over here? Or
Uh,
can you write
because
it? Because yeah.
Because the name's a variable.
Yes, but can we write directly the names over there?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but then you can change it. Like,
Yes, we can write. Yes, Nidhi.
If you change the variable name, the printing will also change with it.
Now I am saying, can we directly write Alice over here and her age over here directly without
You
using?
can, but if you switch the variable, then it won't be the same again.
Yes. So we can use the name directly over here, but it won't be that interesting, you know. Why I am saying so is because right now in this example, though, in this example, you're directly writing the name and the age, right? Later on, we will modify this problem, where we will take input from the user. So he'll be giving inputs, and based on the inputs, we will generate the outputs. Okay, then it will be much more, understandable for you that why we didn't use the name directly over here. We'll talk about it again later. Let's move ahead, okay? So these are few questions which I'm very sure you will be able to answer. Anyone, can you quickly read these questions, all of you, and tell me if any question is confusing on you are not able to figure it out. Very basic questions. Quickly read through all of them. Shrikar, maybe you can read aloud all the questions one by one.
Number one is what is the difference between a singular equal sign and a double equal sign?
Yes. Does
And
anyone
two
have
is
any confusion regarding that question? Very good. Next, Shrikar, same. You also know that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
next question. Yeah.
How do you store the value 25 in a variable named age?
Pretty easy, correct?
Yeah.
Simple, age equals to n 25. Okay, next.
What does the double divide operator do in Python?
Yes, anyone? Shreya? What does double divide is used for?
It's like used for dividing like twice, like
Floor
you
division. Quotient, for finding the quotient. Okay. Okay, next question. Read it.
Show 2 ways to print a message. Result is 10 using a variable.
Can anyone? So what we can do is we can write print statement, double quotes, result is, and then comma, the variable 10. I mean, whatever the variable is storing the value 10. Okay, and the other is the way they have printed. Anyways, next question.
If x equals 5 and y equals 2, what is the result of x?
Who will tell me this
star
answer?
star bar
Who will
times
tell me
y.
this answer? Who will tell me this answer? Please raise your hand. Rushal, yeah, you tell me this.
25.
Is it correct,
Because
Nidhi?
it's
Is it
5 to the
correct?
power of 2.
Shrikar, is Rushal correct?
I think so.
Don't say you think so. Yes or no, simple.
Yes.
Okay, then he's correct. Okay, because it's written 5 x double multiply by y, and what is x? X is 5, y is 2. So 5 multiply by 2, that means 5 to the power 2. That means 5 multiplied with itself 2 times, and that is 25. Correct. Good job, Rushal. Okay, let's move to next slide now. Now next comes, this is very important topic, conditional statements. Okay, and then later we will read about loops. First, we will do about conditional statements. Anyone of you who knows conditional statement, you would have done this in Java as well. Yes, who will? Nidhi? Or hold on, 1 second. Shrikar will tell us what are conditional statement.
A conditional statement?
Yes.
It's like if, else, etc. So
And
basically, it
there is one
says,
more,
like,
right?
if something is happening, if
Yes.
something is happening, then the line of code runs.
Yes.
But
Very good.
else, then the else. But if that thing
Well-
doesn't happen, that specific thing doesn't happen, then a different line of code is running.
Very good. Very good. And what is elif?
elif is kind of like a middle point.
Yes.
If you have like 3
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Good job, Shrikar. Okay, now let me explain everything from the very start. So guys, when do we use conditional statement is, let's say when you have a choice to make, okay? You want to choose between two things that, or let me give you one example. Let's say it's Sunday and your mom sent you to a grocery shop, okay? And told you that, told you, uh, told you what? To bring what? Yeah, okay. Let's say she told you to bring one of the two things, okay? She said that if there is bread, okay, then bring bread. Else, if it is not there, then what do you have to bring? Let's say eggs or butter. Okay. Let's assume there is this simple example. So what we are saying is, if bread is there, bring bread. Else means if bread is not there. Let's say bring milk. Bring milk. Okay. Any question regarding this? Any problem? Any confusion? Rushil, Shreya, Nidhi, Shrikar, any question? No? So this
No.
this is represented by conditional statement. Okay. So for example, let's take up another example. Let's say there's a person whose name is X, okay, and age of the person is, let's say, 14. Now we want to check, we want to create a thing. We are saying that if the age of the person X, that is X, is greater than 18, we can print, show him a message. You can drive. Apologies, 16. Oh, if he is, let's say, greater than 16, you can drive. Else, you can't drive. Else, print, you can't drive. Okay, so what will, for X equals to 14, which of these statement will print? Can anyone tell me? Okay, Nidhi.
You can't drive.
Yes. Okay. Any question regarding this example that I have shown over here? Anyone? No? No exam, no confusion? So let's build this example right now, the one I have written over here. All of you in your computer, quickly write this code. If there is any confusion, please ask me. All of you, please write it. I will check it out. Okay, guys, done with this example? Shrikar done? So what answer are you getting, Shrikar, for this?
I actually haven't run it yet. You can't drive.
Okay, then do it quickly. Write it down.
No,
In
no,
your-
no. You can't drive.
Okay, what? Okay, anyone? What if I write 16 over here instead of 14? What will happen?
Can't drive.
Huh?
You can't drive?
Which, the first one, second one? Which one?
The second one. You still can't drive.
Still, why is it still? It is 16 now, right? Rochelle, why?
Yeah, but it
Which one?
has to.
Rochelle, which one will be? If I write x
Uh,
equals to 16, which one will work?
you can't drive because like we didn't say greater than or equal to.
Shreya, is he correct? Okay, okay, correct. So still we can't drive. Why? Because it's still 16. But the condition is if x is greater than 16, only then. That means if x is 17 or more, only then. Got it? Anyways, now coming back to the conditional statements. So when we have two options, two choices, so what we can do, we can write if else. If else. We can have more than two choices at times. For example, let's take up one example. What if X is a grade marks of a student in his, let's say, a subject called maths. Okay. So let's say he might get marks like 96, 86, or 70, or 61, or 50. Okay. And let's say the condition is if someone gets more than 90, the grade is A. More than 80, the grade is B. More than, let's say, more than 60, more than 70, that means grade C. More than 60, grade D, and so on. Can we use just if else condition for this? Can we use? Yes or no? Yes. Nidhi is saying yes. Yes. What about Rushil, Shreya? Yes. Shrikar? Yes or no? Can we just use if else condition for this? Finding the grade of a student whose marks are given.
Yes.
Just by if else we'll be able to find.
We need else too, right?
Huh?
We need else as well.
No, that's what I'm saying. So we need just if else. We'll be able to write all the conditions.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Rushil is saying something.
You might need like if else or something
Yeah, I
because like
mean,
they're
yes,
just
yes.
A, B, C, D.
So what you will have to do is probably you will have to use nested if. That means condition inside a condition. So let's say we can write if marks greater than 90, we can say print grade A. Okay. Else means anything other than 90, anything which is not greater than 90. Okay. That means less. So we can write else, and inside else we can write one more condition. What if marks greater than 80? Then we can write print C. Oh, sorry, B. And else, again, we can write like this, but it will be very big, conditionals nested again and again inside. Okay, are you getting it? So here, something can come for our rescue over here. That is elif condition. So whenever you have multiple conditions, you can utilize elif. So what I can write is, I can write this. I can write if marks greater than 90, print A. Elif means else if, that is elif. Elif marks greater than 80, print B. Elif marks greater than 70, print C. Elif marks greater than 60, print D. And then I can write maybe else print E. Are you getting it? How we can utilize the elif conditions? Okay. Remember just one thing. This is just one conditional block. One conditional block. What do I mean by one conditional block? It means if any one of the condition is true and we have printed something, then all the other condition won't work. Okay, only one of these condition will be true, and that's all. There can't be like more than two conditional. For example, I mean to say this is greater than 90. So there can't be any option like this is printing A and then this is printing B. It can't be true. Only one will be true. If one is true, other conditions won't work automatically. Okay, any question, any confusion, guys? Anyone? Roshil, Shreya, Shrikar, Nidhi? Any questions? No?
Yeah, not really.
Okay, let's see some example. Okay, these are loops in example. We'll skip them for now. What is indentation? Anyone have any idea? What is indentation? Nidhi?
It makes it easier to read the code.
Yes. So for example, whenever we write code over here, let's say in if condition, how do we write a if condition? So let's say x equals to 10. I'm writing if x greater than 20. I have to write colon over here, colon. Print, let's say hello. Else print bye. So see what I have done over here. There is a space I have left, correct? This is called indentation. Whenever you write conditional statement, if and else, whenever there is something to be printed inside if condition, you will give a space and then write whatever task you want to do whenever if condition is true. So if x was greater than 20, we would have printed hello. And whenever you write task that need to be performed when a condition is true, you give a space. That is called indentation. Okay. And this is a syntax of how you write if else condition. Any question, any confusion over here? Anything you want to ask anyone? No questions? Shall we move ahead with the loops? Or shall I give you one question? Okay, let's do one question quickly. The question is, okay, before that, I'm going to tell you one more thing. So what is happening right now? We are entering inputs by ourselves, right? We are not making it interactive so that the person who is using our code enters the number. For example, I mean to say, let's say I'm making a calculator program. I'm making a calculator where I'm adding two numbers. Let's say b equals to 2 and total equals to a plus b, and I'm then printing the sum is equal to total. Okay, perfect. 12. Let's say your mom or dad who doesn't know coding. Okay, let's say mom and dad want to use your program to add few numbers and they don't know coding. Let's assume they don't know coding at all. Okay. Now, will you make them change the program values over here? They don't know anything. They don't know what is a variable, let's say. So in these cases, we have to make a application little more interactive for the user who is using the program. Okay. So what we can do for that is we can instead of giving in, yeah, let's say your parents want to add 200 and 100. Yeah, Shreya want to say something. It's muted, Rushil.
You use input and not print.
Bingo. Perfect. Exactly. So instead of taking numbers directly like this, what we can do is we can write something over here. We can write int. We have to take integer. We'll talk about what integer and different things are. But remember, when you are taking integer input, you have to write like this. Then inside, you can write a message over here. Message. What's the message? Please enter a number. or please enter first number. Then again over here, I can write int, I can write input. Please enter the second number. Okay. Now, if I run the program, now what will happen? So see, the program is asking me to enter the number. Okay, Shrikar, tell me which number shall I add? Tell me the first number.
You should add. Wait, can you move your head real quickly? I can't really see the code.
What to
First
remove?
number should be.
Give me.
First number should be 10.
10. Okay, then please enter the second number.
30.
30. The answer is 40. So the program is much more interactive right now. Okay, Nidhi, Rushil, Shreya, Shrikar, everyone, you got it? How to take input from the user? Now I want you to do one program for me right now quickly. The program is, I'm going to write it over here. Okay. Let me write a text. Make two variables, ask user to enter two numbers inside them, then find the remainder. Where's the first? Okay, this check if this number, this remainder greater than 5. It is greater than 5, then 5, print. Else, oh, sorry. Else, print. Okay, guys, this is a program for you. This is the question. Read the question and do the program. Come on, all of you. Quickly do this program in your own computer. This one, this is the question. Nidhi, Shrikar, Rushil, Shreya, all of you, do this question. I will give you 5 minutes, okay? After which I will write the code and you will cross check if your code is correct or not. Okay, guys, done with the question? Okay, Nidhi, are you getting the answer properly? Good job. Anyone else? Okay, Rushil did it. Shreya, what about you? Finished. Shrikar? Done?
Yeah.
Okay, I will write the code now. You just check it out, okay? So I said make two variables. Oh my God. Okay, ask user. Sorry. Okay. So let's make one variable as A and ask user, right? We have to ask for input. Enter number 1. I can copy paste it and change the variable to B. Enter number 2. Correct? Everything fine till here? Now it said that find the remainder when the first variable is divided by the second variable. So I will write remainder equals to A mod B. Correct? That's all. Now what is given? What it is given that check if the remainder is greater than 5. Okay, by the way, if I want, I can print the remainder as well. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Then I have to check if the remainder is greater than 5. If it is greater than 5, then I have to print it's greater than 5. Else, I have to print it's not greater than 5. Shall I run the program now? Okay, running the program. So enter number 1. Let's say 17. Enter number 2. Let's say 5. Remainder is 2. It's not greater than 5. Okay. Let's run it again. This time, let's give the example as 17 again. Okay, the other number, let's say 9. It's greater than 5. The remainder is 8. Okay, and I can write it much more beautifully. I can write the remainder is remainder. Okay, let's do the same example, 17, 9. Or you know what? I can write it even more beautifully like this. 17, 9. Remainder is 8. It is greater than 5. Cool, perfect. Any questions, any issues? No? Nothing? Yes, Nidhi, please.
Instead of else, can you put elif?
Yeah, I can write. But if you write, see, first of all, there were only two choices over here. Now, if it is greater than 5 or less than 5. So that is why I use if and else. But you're right. You can use elif as well. Elif. But for that, you'll have to write the condition. Now, what will be the condition for this? Can you tell me?
Remainder less than 5.
Okay. But what if, okay, will it work? Will any condition work if remainder is equal to 5? Okay, so what you will have to write? Either you write less than equal to 5, or you can simply write else. Okay, and just to let you know, guys, that you can write elif only in between if and else. You can't do like this, that you write if, else, and then you write elif. No, not correct. So first come if, then comes as many as elif you want, and at the end else. And always remember, elif or else is not a compulsory thing. In a condition block, if is the most important part. That is the starting point. After that, if you don't have any condition, you can skip anything else. You can just check for one condition. But you can't do like this. You can't start anything from else, or you can't start anything from elif. No, wrong. The starting point is always if. Ending point can be anything. The starting should be if. Any question? No? Rushil is, I think, tired. He wants to play game. Shreya is also tired. Is it so, Shreya? Yeah, she is very, upfront about it. Okay, it's okay. Just few more minutes. We'll be learning just one more concept, loop, and then we will do the remaining part tomorrow. Okay. Anyone else who is tired? I'm tired. I just came after playing 2 hours of badminton, so I'm very tired actually. Okay. But anyways, let's continue for one more topic and then we'll leave. Okay, fine. Perfect. So this is done. Let's move to next topic now. What was the next topic? Loops. Who will tell me what is a loop? Shreya will tell me what is a loop.
It's like when it like goes on and like it just keeps repeating.
Keep repeating certain things. Yes, whatever is written inside it, it will keep repeating. Correct. So over here, I have created a loop to print 3 numbers. Okay. We will see that over here. Hold on. So let's first make a text block over here. Okay. And one more thing. Okay, loops. For example, let's say I want to print my name, Ravi, one time. So I can simply write print over here. Let's say now I want to print it 10 times. What I will do? I will just copy paste it 10 times. Oh, no, sorry, apologies. I will just copy paste it 10 times maybe. Okay, 10 times it is printing Ravi. But the problem comes when let's say I want to print it 1 million times. What will I do? Any ideas? Yes, Nidhi?
Use a for statement.
No, not a statement, a loop. We'll use a loop, a for loop. Okay. So what we will do is I will just tell the computer that for I in range, that's the syntax, how you write the for loop, and repeat it, let's say 100 times. Okay, after it, you have to write colon and then indent the line. Whatever the task are, you have to write indented. Okay, the task should be written after indenting. That means it's inside the for loop. If you don't indent like this, if you write like this, then it means it's not part of the for loop. So to show the computer that it's part of the for loop, you have to indent it. Okay, by giving a space. And how much space do you give? 1 tab. You press the tab key 1 time. Okay, anyways, now the loop is completed. Let me run the program. It will print 100 times my name within seconds. What the hell happened? What is the problem in the code? Can anyone tell me? Did I missed something? Yes, Nidhi?
There's no print before the
Yes. Okay. So it's printing 100 times. Okay. Now just one thing. Let's say Rushil and Shreya, okay, both brother and sister decided to, maybe Rushil is planning for a triathlon, okay, and he wished to, practice running 42 kilometers, let's say, a full marathon. And currently he's not able to walk maybe 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, who knows, okay. So one day he got very motivated and wanted to go start running. So he went to a nearby park where there was a running track, okay. And he was very motivated. He ran the first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth, sixth, seventh. He got tired and he forgot the number of count. Okay, he forgot how many times he have already, gone through the circles over here. So what he did next day, he called Shreya that please come to this, what do you call this, running path with me and bring a notebook, a pen, okay. And whenever I start a round, you write down the number over here, starting from 0. Let's say 0 when he's starting the first round. Then as he completes and is starting the next round, she will increase the count by 1. And next time increase the count by 2 and so on. And after a certain time, even if Rushil or Shreya forget the count, they know they have written it in the notebook. So they can just check their notebook, get the count, and then they will be able to understand how many kilometers or how many rounds did Rushil complete. Okay, same thing over here. Computer doesn't remember how many times it has repeated a loop. It needs to keep a track of it using a notebook. And what is a notebook over here? Notebook is a variable, that is variable I. So whenever a loop is like whenever you're running a loop, the computer is running a loop, it will increase the number over this variable I. So initially it will start from 0. So I will be 0. When you complete one loop, it will increase it to 1, and so on. If you don't believe me, I will do one thing. In front of it, let me print the variable I. Now let's run the program. See what is happening. I have printed I over here. I starts from 0. And as the loop is increasing, as the number of times the loop is running, it is increasing the value of I. Can you see it? Okay. So let me remove my name from here. Just print I. So it goes from 0. Since it's starting from 0, so it will not go to 100. It will go to 99. It's obvious, right? Any issues with that? It's starting the count from 0. So it will go to 99. Now the good thing is, using this I can do a lot of stuff over here. For example, let's do one thing. Let's make this 5. So I'm printing numbers from 0 to 5, correct? Now I want to find the sum of first 5 numbers, including 0. I'm saying including 0. So first number is 0, second one, third 2, 3, and 4. So I want to find the sum of these. What can I do? Anyone? Can anyone tell me what shall I do to find the sum of first 4 numbers or something? Yeah, whatever, till 4. What can I do? How shall I find the sum? To find the sum, we need to create a variable. Let's call it count. Initially 0. All I need to do is, every time the loop runs, I will say count equals to count, the previous value of count, plus the value of I. And what I will do? And at the end, I can, outside the loop, I can just print . Let's run the program. Is it correct or not? So 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. What's the answer? 10. Is it or is it not? Yes. The answer is 10. Roshil, Shreya, any question? Shrikar? Any question, any confusion, guys? No? Any confusion? Anyone? Okay, everything is fine then. We'll move ahead. Now we can do multiple more questions using for loop over here. Let me give you one question. Print the first, print all the even Okay, before this question, I have one more question for you guys. The question is, ask user to enter an integer and check if it is even or odd. Who will do this question quickly? Ask user to enter an integer and check if it is even or odd. Can anyone do this question? Can anyone do this question even and odd? So you have to ask a user to enter an integer and check if it is even or odd. If it is even, print it is even. If it is odd, print it is odd. Can anyone do this question? Or at least tell the logic, how can we do it? Anyone? Okay, Shrikar. Let me give chance to Shrikar this time.
You asked user to enter a number and
Let me write. Hold on. I will write it. Number. Let's call the variable number. Oh wow, what is happening? Why is it not working? What is happening? Okay, number equals to, so you are saying ask user to enter a number, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that. Input. Please enter a number. Cool, perfect. Then
And then you check if you do if number
okay, what is even and odd condition? Who will tell me first? Shrika, just 1 second. Who will tell me what is a even number and what is a odd number? Rushil, tell me.
Is it the I'm using like the true or false thing. Like I basically like I just say it's equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, then it's even.
But how will you figure out if a number, let's say, 100,000 or something like 2, like this number, is it even or odd? It won't come under your category of 2, 4, 8, 6, right?
Yeah.
So how will you figure out this? There is a logic behind it. Who will tell me the logic? What's the logic for finding the even number? The other way around. Think something more. One logic that you told me, which is correct in one way, okay? But it won't help you to generalize the thing, you know? Yes, Nidhi, want to say something?
Something with the remainder?
Yes, very good. So remember, even numbers, whenever even numbers are divided by 2, they leave remainder 0. Correct? Rushil, that is why they come like this, like, I mean, 2 in the table of 2, 2, 4, 8, 6 and all. So that means whenever you divide an even number, let's say 80, let's say 82. If I divide it by 2, what will be the remainder? 0. So if the remainder is 0, it's even. So even condition is remainder 0, even. Remainder not 0, odd. This is the condition. So now, Shekhar, tell me what shall we write now? Condition.
if
Yes.
the condition
If, then
if number is equal is
number
Wait.
mod 2. Mod 2 double
Mod
equals to
2.
0. Print the number
print
is even.
even
Else
else
print the number is odd. Okay, let's try it out. Let's run the program. I'm running it. Shreya, give me a number. Unmute and give me a number.
Already unmuted.
Yes, tell me a number.
5.
5, let's say. It is odd. Okay. Now, Nidhi will tell me a number. Give me a number.
8.
8. Let's check. It is a even number. Okay. So it's a very easy program. See, simple. Now coming to the previous question, which I was about to give you guys, print all the even numbers between 1 and 10. Who will do this question in their computer? Can you guys do it? This one, this question. Print all the even numbers between 1 and 10. Who will do this question? Quickly, who will do this and show it to me? I will give you a chance to share your screen and show us the answer. Now no one will do it. I'm just joking. I won't ask you to share the screen, but rather you will be telling me the solution and I'll be typing it over here. Come on, try it out. So you have to use a loop and you have to use the if-else condition, which I have written down the program, even odd program. So you have to utilize a for loop and the even odd program that I have written over there. So you have to print all the even numbers between 1 and 10. And Shrikar, I might start from you. You know the answer, if I'm not wrong. How to do this question, correct? Come on then, do it. Next, for this, the solution, Shrikar will be presenting us the solution. Don't worry, Shrikar, I will be assisting you. But come on, guys, do this question in your computer quick. Then we will leave after this. Yeah, Nidhi has to say something.
Is it like for I in range 1 to 11? If
Yes.
I is the remainder, like 2 equal to 0, then print I.
Okay, so you're saying for I in range
In range
1 to 11, comma 1.
11, if I, the percent sign, remainder sign, 2, and then the double equals 0, print I.
This.
Is it that?
Very good. Good job. This is the solution. Okay. Can anyone tell me why we have written 1, 11, 1 over here? Yes. Rushil will tell me. He raised his
Oh,
hand.
I was just like scratching my hair, but it's because like you need to like go back to the start, I'm guessing. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. See, earlier now, but when I told you a for loop, I just wrote one number over here. That's a shortcut actually. Okay. The complete way is to write 3 variables over here. What are these 3 numbers? In a for loop, you write 3 numbers. What are these numbers? One is a starting point. Start number. Okay. Second is ending number, end number. Third is a step. So for example, if I have to print 10 numbers, so 1 to 11 are also 10 numbers. 11 to 21 are also 10 numbers. Are you getting the point? What I mean? So starting number, you have to decide where you want to start. So I gave you a question 1 to 10. So starting number will be 1. First number will be the starting point, 1. Ending number is always 1 greater than where you want to end. So you want it to end at 10, so it will go till 11. So 1, 11. And stepping means, let's say first time the loop I value variable will be 1. Next time it will be 2 and so on. So it is increasing by 1 number at a time, correct? So that is what is steps over here. So in Java, Rushil, you might be writing like this, like for I equals to 0, then I less than 10, I plus plus. Remember? This I plus plus means I is incremented by 1 every time. That is what it represents over here, this one. Got it? Any question? Shreya, everything fine? Okay. Shrikar? Cool, perfect. So this is how you do the question to print all the even numbers between 1 and 10. Now, guys, what we will do is we will end it right now, okay, for today. Tomorrow we will be doing complete 2 hours, remember that. And tomorrow we will be doing a few remaining topics. One is we will start topics for tomorrow. What the hell is happening? Okay, so one is we'll do while loop. Okay, again, it's a loop, but there are 2 loops in Python. One is for loop and one is while loop. Second thing is we will be doing is list. List is like, in a variable, you can store 1 item at a time. In a list, you can store multiple items at a time. Okay. And third, we will be doing dictionaries. Fourth, we'll be doing strings. And then fifth, last topic, will be doing functions. We'll be doing these many topics tomorrow. And after that, we will be building a small game, number guessing game. Okay. And then we will end it. That will be the end of the Python camp, actually. Okay. And after that, day after tomorrow, we'll be starting with machine learning camp, but 1 more day is left for Python camp. Okay. Any questions and confusion till now? Anything you want to ask regarding coding or anything? Yes, Nidhi has something to say.
Is the string like a message in quotations or something with quotes?
Yes. If you guys give me just 1 more minute, I would like to clear one more thing. So in Python, how many kind of inputs you can give to the computer? Can anyone tell me? Like you have seen so many questions. What different kinds of things you are writing? So you are giving it a number, correct? Correct. And numbers could be two types. One is plain integer, complete value, whole values. So these are called integers, like 10, 11, 1, or 2. And then there are float values. Float means decimal values, decimal. That means 4.1, 9.2. These are decimal values. Or you can give it as strings. What are strings? Strings are anything written inside double quotes, or anything written inside single quotes are called strings. Anything. If I write double quotes inside it, write 2. It's not an integer 2, it's a string 2. What's the difference between string 2 and an integer 2? So if I add another string to it, let's say 1, what will be the answer? And what will be the answer if I add an integer with an integer? Can anyone tell me? What will be the answer over here? 2 plus 1, 3. But what will be the answer over here?
It
Any?
quotes like this one.
So whenever you have a 2 string, let's say there is a string A, and there you have to add it to a string B. What is the final output? AB. That's a string. I will show it to you. Hold on. So for example, if we make a code, okay, this is a code. Let's say A is a string. Let's say one of you, okay, Nidhi's name is shown complete over there. I will use Nidhi's name, Nidhi, and I will call it first name. First name. Okay, Nidhi, and second name, last name. N-A-G, not both. N. Okay, so I have 2 strings. Oh, sorry. If I complete full name equals to first name plus last name. If I add them, what will happen? Name. It will print both the names together like this. Okay. Nidhi, not both. Both are added together. Same goes for any other thing. Let's say if I write A, if I write B, if I add these two variables, it will be AB. Again, if I put 1 as well over here, 1 or 2, it will print 1, 2. Because those are strings. Whenever you add strings, those 2 strings get combined together. Just remember that. Okay, that's a property. And same, if it was not a string, if it was 1 and 2, simply like this, it would have added the value together and answer would be 3. Okay, any question, any confusion, guys? No, nothing? Nidhi, yes, please.
I have a different question. When you're
Yes.
doing like variables with 2 words in it, could you also use camel case for that
Yes,
in Python?
yes. You have all the
Okay.
casings. We'll do that later, maybe. Or I will give you some, some things to read. You can read it out. Okay, there are different casings in Python: uppercase, lowercase, title case, everything. Okay. Any more further questions? Anyone? Rochelle, Shreya, Nidhi? No? No questions? Perfect then. We shall meet again tomorrow, same time. And please join at 9 a.m. PST. And tomorrow we will finish these topics, and at the end we will make a number game. Okay. So tomorrow it might take 2 hours. Be ready for that. I will try to finish it as soon possible. But it depends on your pace of learning as well. Okay. And yeah, tomorrow we'll make the game at the end. So keep that in mind. And that is all from my side. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can write it to me, tell your parents, they will message me directly. or you can ask me tomorrow as well directly. Okay. Perfect. So take care, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow then. Okay. And I will end the recording right now first of all.